Hello, this is future me, aka Vulu, aka TheRealNitro, recording this after the Q&A session. I just want to say thank you for more than 450 subs now. I was actually planning on doing the Q&A for 400 subs, but apparently we passed 450 out of nowhere. So I just want to say thank you again. And before we get into the Q&A, I just want to say a few people that watches my video are actually subscribed, so if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. You can always unsubscribe if you want, but you don't always have to. Anyway, enjoy the Q&A. So the first question that we have here is just why? Why? Because I wanted to. No, the reason why I wanted to do this Q&A is because back when I had like 100 or something sub, I was thinking about doing a Q&A, but because rarely anybody watches my channel back in the year, I probably wouldn't be able to do it anyway. And so here I am now with more than 400 subs and a lot more questions to ask anyway. So feel free to ask more questions if you want to. I might do another one, probably like a few more hundred subs, I guess. Hopefully by 1,000, but not too much. But yeah. Where did I decide my name from? So I think back in 2015 when I started playing the full version of Geometry Dash, my first nickname that I had was Saturn Dash. So Saturn, aka the planet, and I just put Dash behind it. Obviously, it wasn't a good nickname that I come up with, and it was just, kind of cringe. And so I switched over to Nitro Dash, I think. Not sure if I actually came up with that name or that I thought of it anyway. But it was also pretty cringy, I think. And so I just thought of one out of nowhere, and I just put TheRealNitro. And ever since then, I've been using that nickname up till today. I still use it. Even through some of my other games that I play, or through videos, or a lot of stuff. But yeah, I honestly just came up with it. I don't know when I did, but yeah. The next question is, why use Sasibaka? I don't know. Why use Sasibaka? Wink, wink. What are my favorite fandoms? So, a lot of the fandom come from games that I play on mobile. So, my personal favorite is Battlecat, where a lot of information online teaches you about the stages and what enemy and how heavily buffed they are. And I can actually plan out ahead whether I have the correct team or not. Some other fandom that I join in are the music rhythm game, Girls Band Party, and Project Sekai, just so that I can get wallpaper of them, obviously. Not too big of a deal for each character, but collecting all of these 4-star, they're really hard. But other than that, I think those are my 3 favorite fandom. The next question is, what instrument do I play? So back in my elementary school, I learned how to play the clarinet, and I think during that time, my mom bought me a big one, like a 2.5 feet giant clarinet that I wasn't even able to use anyway because of how big it is. And during the same elementary school, I also got a guitar. However, I don't actually know how to play it because I'm not too interested in instrument, but I can show you a couple of my instrument later on. And the next question is, what food do I like the most? Now, that's a really hard question, especially when it comes to me eating a lot. Korean fire noodles, to sushi, to Hot Pocket, to even spaghetti. Also, snack-wise, Oreo, specifically birthday cake Oreo or those peanut butter and chocolate Oreo. Do I draw? If yes, could you show me your best work? Pineapple go on pizza? And that's an opinion question. In my opinion, it's yes. No question asked. Will you do a Pinky review? How long have I been playing Geometry Dash? So I started playing Geometry Dash through, I think, like some random thing that I found in the App Store, I think. I don't think I got influenced by the Impossible game or anything or whatnot. So I was playing the light version of Geometry Dash when it started out with 4 level. So Stereo Madness, Back on Track, Poltergeist, and Dry Out. Those are the only 4 level in the light version. And I think that was back in like 2014, 2015 when I started it, I think. And up till then, I think it was like a couple months after when I asked my mom if I can actually get the full version, which is just $2 in the App Store if I remember. And up till now, I've been using the full version instead of the light version because it's actually really fun. Not too big of a deal, honestly, but that was back in the year, so I think in the middle of it, I also played the Sub-Zero one, the Meltdown one, and the Geometry Dash World one, which a lot of my friends asked me if I were to play it, and I was like, bro, I've already beaten it. I won't show gameplay of it because I already know most of it, and it's not really that fun anymore, so yeah. How many hours do I play per day in Geometry Dash? It's sort of average out, honestly. So most of the time I will play for like 5 to 6 hours depending on my stream per day. Whenever I don't stream on the day, I usually play like 3 to 4, so not that much. But if I go full creative on like Geometry Dash layout and stuff, like when I build and when I just go with the flow, I guess it rounds up to like 7 to 8. You know, it's kind of a mixture, honestly. So I would say 3 to 8 hours. What gameplay do I like the most? A lot of the time my gameplay will start out slow in the beginning and then it builds up onto the bass drop. So basically calm and sync and smooth gameplay in the beginning, and then during the bass drop I would think of like crazy, not too tight, fun, and sync, dual or fast-paced beat, I think. So anything that's not too tight or anything, and that is also considered fun and sync, I think that's kind of what I like anyway. And then at the end of each layout, I usually put like a, you die at 99% or 98%. Because if you look at the other layout that I made, Kabutsu, Fire the Flies, and Drunken Party, I usually set up to where you can actually do die at 98 or 99. So that's kind of what I like anyway. Any gameplay for the Mega Collab? No, because I wanted everybody in the Mega Collab to actually find their part first so that I can actually choose my part last and start building. I can probably do part 1 now because one of the member in our group is playing on mobile and they can't use custom song. So I should probably just start making it like probably ASAP and give feedback to it. What will be your next hardest demon? The first hardest demon that I've beaten was Magma Bound, obviously. I think the next one will be an insane demon called Action by Marshmallow, I think. It's actually pretty convenient since it's actually a remake of Motion by whatever that creator is. And I actually did get pretty far into it actually, because I started in practice mode and I lasted up until like 100 something attempt, which is actually very small compared to my Bound, I think. And then when I was playing in the normal game mode, obviously for that practice mode, I got really far, like 48%, close to 50. So I do have a high chance of beating that insane demon and making it one of my next hardest demon, I think. That could be the next hardest, well, that could be like the next hardest demon past Magma Bound, because Magma Bound is sort of hard, mediocre type demon. It's like a hard demon that makes it insane. Action by Marshmallow, that one is really hard, so I might have a somewhat of a good chance to actually beat it next time. Last question is this an actually useful question to ask? If you already asked the question, it's already useful. And thanks for your support for actually asking that question. We've finally come to the end of the Q&A. So yeah, thank you so much for asking these questions. I might do another one probably in the next few hundred sub, I think. I might do one 500, I think. But no, that's really close. So I might do one at 750. Because, I don't know, why not? If you did like this sort of edited video that I made, that might take like a few hours, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, smash that bell because somebody broke a mouse while clicking that bell. And yeah, hopefully you have a fun Thanksgiving, whatnot. And I'll hopefully get this out pretty soon. But yeah, also feel free to join my Discord server if you want to. You can also post some TLM ID. You can set challenges for me if you want to. Name it Nitro Challenge or Fulu Challenge. And I think that's about it. Anyway, have a fun time. Have a fun Thanksgiving. Hopefully I can get this video out before then. And see you next time.